And don't even worry about this because it has nothing to do with what you're doing.
Okay, now I see what you're saying. And then it should be made to where it continues on because of that. So then, I want to see you. I want to see you high and lifted up. And that's where you're.
Oh, okay.
But I tried to make it where we don't have to flip back. And so that's where you're. Yeah, it's not doing what it should be doing as far as that.
Get it out of there, otherwise my brain's going to...
You're going to be looking for where to go back to.
Where am I supposed to be going?
And then check out the next page quick, and then I think we're good. And so I grabbed this ending. They had it with the bridge so that you were having to flip back to here. So I just put it at the end, which wouldn't have been terrible, but that way at least keeps it going straight. So if it worked correctly...
If it works correctly, we'll just take these two measures, put them on the bottom of that one, and then just make one page.
Yeah, if I wish they were...
Journey concert, and he designed all the Iowa Event Center stuff.
With measure.
Okay, so here's kind of what I'd like to do with this. The first time we go through any of these verses, let's just sing that unison, nice and blended. Open the eyes, and then we go through the verse. The next time, bring in the harmonies on that both times through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Harmonies on the second verse here. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high. To see you high and lifted up. Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes, unison. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Harmonies here. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up. Shining in the light of your glory. Oh, pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to see. You guys keep singing that. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, eyes of my heart, Lord. Holy eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high. To see you high and lifted up. Shining in the light of your glory. It is not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Yep. That was not intended for the eye to see before Friday. He saw it took me a minute. I was like, you must have seen the deal for Good Friday. Watching Risen.
From the chorus into the bridge, it goes right into that.
It does. I will say.
We always added a measure. But music, Lisa, but
Okay.
but he's saying it
I was
that
gonna say,
way,
Super, super funny. I'm going to jump right on that. This is one of my favorite worship songs of all time, and I've used to doing this at campfires with nothing in front of me. I wanted to try to make the music not insanely hard to edit, so I was like, I'll just stick with it. But that was the hardest lump to swallow, I'm like, I really want that to go out for another measure. So hearing that, I'm not even going to hesitate. Let's add that. So let me help you find where those additions would be. The chorus.
It's just one place.
I'm used to it more than once, so we may still be talking slightly different. As we sing, sorry, I'm tuning while I'm doing that. Holy, 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 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the eyes. So I'm used to that being 2 measures before the verse, repeat, and 2 measures before the holy, holy, holy. And I'd really like that, but I literally wrestled with that.
And then the second ending is what he's saying.
First ending and second ending, yeah. 2, 3, 4, open. Yeah, so it ends up just being a 2-measure deal. Maybe we could use the bracket trick on that, Carol, when I go to edit the original. Just bracket that last. Yeah, yep. So where we would have that is, right after we've done verse, verse, chorus, as we sing, holy, holy, holy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the eye, and
We're
then.
gonna do one full measure of the, I don't know what note you're playing, but mine says B.
Yep, correct.
So one whole measure, and then we do the measure with the chord change. I see. Yep. That's it. And that will help a ton with the bridge. It probably wasn't as bad. Sorry, go ahead, Cindy.
When you go in the second verse, do you want that first part in unison again? Or
Yes, yep. And I'll even band-wise, when we're talking about that with John and with Denny on Sunday, I'll probably have us back that down a little bit, so we're not just all up here the whole time. Bring it down a little bit, and then we'll build back up.
Okay, so I got that.
And then the bridge. In the past, I've had the guys keep singing the holy, holy, and the ladies sing the open the eyes of my heart. But I think reintroducing it now, this time, I'll just have you guys continue with holy, 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 and I'll just do that. That may be something we use in the future, though.
Someone go like Jesus, like holy, 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 Jesus, holy. Don't do that? New? Is that new to everybody?
It is new, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I can hardly think of a bad circumstance to just remind us who we're singing to. So if you throw that in there, that would be awesome. All right, let's do Lay Me Down here. If everything's all right with that one, I think we got it.
So, were you doing it again when you repeated to see you high and lifted up?
Good question. No. From the ending that gives us the chorus repeat, I do not. It's right back, so it'd be, which is good for us to note anyway. Real quick, back to that, open the eyes of my heart. You might even put a little arrow or something. The 2 choruses are tightly connected. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Breath to see you high and lifted up.
I don't know where we're at.
The spot you were talking about there.
That's okay.
The repeat of the chorus. Yeah. Page 4. Made up page 4. Page 2 duplicated.
The one right before the
Okay,
upside
so
down.
that time you... How are you doing that?
So it's right back into that. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, 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 to see you high and lifted up. Jesus.
Shining in the light of your glory.
Okay, that's the first time, but then,
It's the sweetest name I know.
Sweetest name I know. Da, 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 da. All right. All right.
wait, but then I was confused on when you did it the second time because.
Ah, okay. That is true. So there's a second ending to get us into the holy, holy, holy. Except, let me look at something. I don't believe it actually is a second ending. Aren't we just
Well,
repeating and then?
something wasn't right because I
Holy,
turned the
holy,
page.
holy, Jesus, holy, holy,
Oh, what
That's
you
just
do?
what we
Read it?
Jesus.
You made your own holes.
You need to do this before doing this. And I didn't because it's marked.
Repeat to chorus. Oh, I see, because we marked it like it was the repeat to chorus. And actually, we need that ending either way, don't we? Holy, holy, holy.
This one is the first.
There we go. I'm watching this closely because this song was like my
Very last.
life this afternoon, so I'm making sure that it makes sense.
Yes.
That sounds like not new, right?
Right.
So now, though,
This is our second one.
when you take your second ending, the thing that I'm curious about is whether we have the two measures
When we
of
sing that song, when we
Basically
sing
B.
Resurrecting by Elevation Worship. That's what I want to know on Easter.
because I've done that every Easter since 2000, whenever it was written, 2013. I love that song
That's an
though.
excellent answer.
How many measures in there though when,
I do, yeah. Like, I like immediately hurt my heart when I said that. I was like, that sounded so bad. I love that song. Resurrecting is one and it's neat when you do that, just like a vocal ensemble too. Really
So
good. Song. So let's make sure that that makes sense at the end there. I'm going to play as if I'm going from one chorus to the next. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, 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 to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy.
okay. so
Yeah,
then-
love that.
Holy, holy, holy,
Jesus.
holy, holy, holy.
Okay, so you need to add.
Something to encourage you guys with on these moments like this. We're building up a library together. And so when we do some of this work, this is the foundation work we want to get right. It is grueling at times.
I have original FCC version, Tommy version 1, Tommy version 2, and now I have Joey version.
Can we just play the one in the giant binder in the basement of my dad's place? Can we play that one? You're right. Let's play Cindy's.
We need some kind of denominational split name over that, though. This is the Denny's Basement Reformed. All right. Lay me down. Let's move on to that
there we go.
last song here. We're
Joey, are you going to sing normal on this one? Because I could always sing the lower part if you
Oh, okay.
wanted to.
I'm trying to remember in the past, I think we did split that and have you on melody. Let's have you on the melody.
This the high part?
I think so.
Okay.
I will listen. You do this. You sing that, and if you feel a spot where you want to go down, I'll just jump back on the melody.
Okay.
I won't leave you hanging high and dry there. Ready?
All right.
Here we go. We got to get rolling into this. We've lost steam quickly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With this heart, open wide, from the depths, from the heights, I will bring a sacrifice. With
no life apart from you. Lay me down, lay me down, lay me down. I lay me down, I'm not my own. I belong to you alone. Lay me down, lay me down. And whoa, hand on my heart, this much is true. There's no life apart from you. Lay me down, lay me down. And whoa, lay me down, lay me down. Yeah.
All right. The only thing that's crossing my mind as that as a send-off song is, I think what I want to do, there's the two choruses. I don't want us to mess with any copies of this as far as the future, but for this Sunday, you know how we have the one where the spot where we come in quiet, the last two choruses. I lay me down, and then we usually spend the second half of that chorus building back up, and then we're fully back in for the second chorus. I think to make that a little shorter for Sunday, what we might do is still the nice drop out there at the end of your will, your way, always. Still come in nice and quiet there. I lay me down, I'm on my own. I belong to you. And then build here. Lay me down, lay me down. And whoa, and then sing it like the second half of that is our ending. So I'll go over with Carol quick and make a couple marks so that we know which parts of that we're trying to play. But
I think you drop out, don't you, on guitar and just strum once or something? And
that first half, yep.
And then you come back in.
I'll come back in earlier, but what's going to change is, I think for the end, well, like I was saying, I think you and I can work on that real quick here.
Well, I don't think it'll change anything I do.
It will. We're taking a whole chorus out of it. We will. We didn't just now. We will. This is a change from what we just played.
You mean after you do that? Because we repeat, but you're just going to do one?
Yep. So
That's not a big deal.
it's not too bad, but I want to make sure, like, I don't want to do it where we're marking. That's not a permanent change, and if this is earlier in the service, it's just
I just need sticky notes.
sticky notes. There you go. But yeah, so we'll do that, and that'll kind of be our send off for the day that day. So Sunday morning, as we come back again, we will see if there's any major changes with it. The possibility that's really kind of up in the air is "Open the Eyes of My Heart" may get dropped if we use like "Whom Shall I Fear" as, and if that's the case. After that song, when we're doing kind of our closing announcements and stuff, I would just have you guys come up during that time, if that's what we do. So I'll make sure to tell everybody come Sunday morning. The big thing I want to say is we're just barely a week away from Easter. Yay! So the next Sunday, we've got a 7 o'clock sunrise service. And so it's not truly sunrise. I'm not making you guys come at 6:43, I think it was. But it'll be, that one is going to be singing like a verse of a song and then looking at a scripture that has to do with that. And so we're weaving our way through music and story. So that's going to be kind of unique from the Sunday morning service as far as